My name is Amanda Castaños, and I play the part of Marta. She's friends with Venla, one of the schoolgirls that she hangs out with, and we find out throughout the story that she's abused by her father. Well, her parents, both of them, but for the most part, her father. It's such a wonderful thing that you can get into someone that you've never been before in your life, and it's very hard to get in that places some nights. It's wonderful that I can play a part that people can see that this actually happens in real life, and it's something that needs to be noticed. Before I had actually seen the show, everybody was telling me about her character, and they were like, "Oh, Amanda, you'd be really, I can see you in that character." And I was just like, "Oh, okay, whatever." And then as I heard more about it and got interested, with all my theater friends, it was just something like all they were saying was, "You have to go see it, you have to go see it." And when I went to see it, I absolutely fell in love. It relates to everybody, absolutely everybody. I mean, to young kids, to people who grew up and went to this situation, just people who want to have a good time in the theater, people who need something really, really deep to watch. It relates to absolutely everybody. I grew up in Long Island, actually, so not too far away from the city. Yeah, I was born in Queens, but we moved when we were younger. We were very much a Spanish-type family, so singing and dancing was just something that was absolutely fun for us growing up. And I'd always been part of the chorus growing up, and then about the 7th or 6th grade, I started auditioning for the school shows because it was something new and something all my friends wanted to do. So I just hopped on the bandwagon and started. The day before my prom, I got a call saying, "We'd like you to, we would like to call you back for Marta." And at that point, I couldn't even think about the prom. I was like, "Oh my goodness!" But I was going to keep it on the down low because I didn't want anybody else to, get as excited as I was. After the audition, Michael Mayer asked me what my school situation was, and by that time I was absolutely freaking. I was like, "Well, I actually just missed my last 2 days of high school to be at this callback," and he kind of stated something like, "Oh, well, how ironic, thank you," and that's how that one ended. Oh, freaking out would be the minimal amount of what I could have been doing. My mother was crying, my father was screaming, I was just on the floor bawling. It was wonderful. I mean, I finally got to where I was getting, so it was great.